Start by grounding yourself first thing in the morning. Feet on the floor. Breathing into your ribcage. Taking a moment of silence. As you inhale, reaching all the way up to the roof. Exhale, letting your body go all the way down to the floor. Walking yourself all the way out into a long plank. When you're ready, bending your knees and sitting back into child's pose. Breathing deep into your belly, stretching out through your back, mentally preparing for the day. As you bring yourself forward, we go into our cat-cow movement. So rolling and moving throughout your spine. Focusing here on your breath. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Taking thoracic movement, opening out through that upper part of your back as you breathe in. Reaching to the roof, exhale and feed the hand all the way through. Coming back into your tabletop. Changing sides. Big breath in, exhale out. Inhale and exhale. Back into your tabletop, focusing here on your glutes. Small movement with an emphasis towards the glutes. No arch in your back. Heel up to the roof. Changing sides. Think about elongating the body, keeping your spine in neutral so you don't arch your back. As we release back down onto all fours, we're going to rotate and open through the hips. So 5 circles forward, 5 circles backwards. Leading with your knee, so lifting your knee and opening out. And again, checking in with what's happening with your breath. Five circles forward and 5 circles back. So we change positions. I'm going to take a little emphasis here on the groin, through the hips. Bending one knee, keeping the opposite leg straight. Sitting back onto your heel. And you can keep your back foot flat on the floor if you wish. Or you can keep your toes lifted. Just recognizing what feels comfortable for you here. Adjust as you need to. So sitting back and then lifting tall. Opening through the knees, pointing the foot away, squaring your hips to center. This is a really nice one for opening out through the groin and through the hips. You can do as many or as little as you like. If you're short on time, you can reduce the amount you do. So you're in full control here. Breathing each time. So we change over to the opposite side. Extending the leg all the way out. Sitting back onto your heel. Coming forward. And release. Forwards. And release. Bringing yourself back up. Opening out through the hips and the groin on the opposite side. Pointing your toe. Squaring your hips up. Really nice movement throughout the hips and the groin. And sometimes you might feel a little bit stiffer on one side than the other, and that's okay. Bringing yourself back into a downward facing dog here, and just pedaling out, warming up through the back of your legs and your calves. If you're doing this first thing in the morning, you might feel a little bit stiffer than you would later on throughout the day. So just breathing into your body as you lift one leg, bend your knee, and then rotating out to the side. Really nice opening through the hips. Bending the opposite leg, and then rolling as you open out through your hips. Really nice one. So we take it into our pigeon. Bringing your knee all the way through. Allow your body to square up. Release your feet flat to the floor. And again, just breathing into those hips and the groin. Something I notice quite a lot, particularly with women, is tightness throughout your lower back, your hips, your groin. And just changing over to the opposite side, feeling that knee all the way through, and you'll see the foot opening out. The back leg, that foot stays flat on the floor. So we take ourselves into a 90-90 runner stretch here. Sitting up as tall as you can. We're going to take a little rotation from side to side, and from here lifting that back leg. And again, what you might notice is that you can lift it more easily on one side than the other. Now you can do more here. More often than not, I do 10 and then swap over. So taking a little bit of a rotation here, trying to keep the ankles and the feet down onto the floor as you rotate. Just noticing what feels good or what feels restricted. Bring yourself back into the center as we take in a release. Lengthen out through the body, through the spine, through the obliques. Sitting up nice and tall, placing your hands on the floor, shoulders back. When you're ready, you're going to take a big breath in with one side. Reaching all the way to the roof. And as you lean across, you're looking under as if your nose was under your armpit. As you change sides, thinking about keeping your sit bones down onto the floor. So sitting down, but lengthening out through your rib cage, through the sides of your body. Taking a big breath in and reaching with both hands as you come into a kneeling forward fold or a seated forward fold. And again, just checking in with your breath. When you're ready, big breath in, one more time, letting everything go. Coming back up until you're seated. Taking your time, rolling yourself all the way back down to your lying flat on your back. Take your arms out by your sides. And you're just going to gently roll and rock your knees from side to side. Really nice opening through the lower back. Releasing your knees back to center and dropping them out to both sides into a butterfly. Placing your hands on the outsides of your tummy. Think about relaxing your shoulders as much as you can. And then just notice what's happening within your breathing. As you lie here, where does your breath fall? Does it rise in your chest or in your tummy? Do you hold your breath? Just taking a moment to connect with how your body feels in this current moment. Releasing and drawing your knees back together and taking them into your body for a little hug, rolling and rocking from side to side. When you're ready, then you're going to extend one leg all the way out, lifting your head, your chin and your chest. And as you keep your head and your chin and your chest lifted, you're going to rotate your knees into your chest. Breathing and dropping the belly button down towards the floor so you're engaging in towards the mat. Dropping your knees to one side, coming all the way up onto your knees, sitting back onto your heels, taking your shoulders up, back and down, reconnecting, placing your hands in your belly. And again, focusing on your breath. Final moment to check in with how you feel. When you're ready, coming forwards, shoulders back, wakening up throughout your body, energy drawn in, shaking out through the fingertips, releasing anything that you don't need to hold on to. Taking one knee forward, stepping all the way up, feet together, reach to the roof, releasing, palms open, grounding to the floor, and ready for the day ahead.